Hello students, in this video we will do the method how we can reduce an equation to a variable separation form. And there are two types. First is dy by dx is equal to f of ax plus dy plus c, something of this type. You can say that statement is like dy by dx is equal to sine x plus y. This can be solved by this method. Here a is 1, b is also 1 and c is 0. Clear? For this we will put ax plus by plus c is equal to t. Means in this case we will put x plus y is equal to t. And the second is homogeneous differential equations. So we will discuss one by one in this video. So first of all, let us take the first type. Now let us take first question of this type. In this case, you can see that variable separation is not possible. We cannot separate x and y. Clear? For this, put x plus y is equal to t. To differentiate with respect to x, 1 plus dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. T is a variable. So what is dy by dx? dt by dx minus 1. So put all these values in number 1 equation. So number 1 implies x plus y is t square, and dy by dx is dt by dx minus 1 is equal to a square. Now we have to separate these. Variable separation. One variable is t and other is x. So first of all, dt by dx minus 1 is equal to a square over t square. Then dt by dx is equal to a square over t square plus 1, and which is equal to a square plus t square over t square. Now we can easily separate these variables. First of all, cross multiplying t square over t square plus a square with dt, and in the right hand side cross multiplying by dx. So variable separated now. Now integrating both sides. T square over t square plus a square dt is equal to integral of dx plus c. Now we have to integrate the left hand side and the right hand side. First of all, see that degree in the numerator and the denominator is same. So you can apply the long division method, or the second method is adding and subtracting a square divided by t square plus a square dt, and in the right hand side there is x plus c. Now separate this. 1 minus a square over t square plus a square. Now integrating. First integral is t, and second is minus of 1 over a tan inverse t over a x plus c. Replace the value of t. So what is t? T is x plus y. A into tan inverse x plus y over a is equal to x plus c. X cancel out and remaining is the answer. Let us take next question. dy by dx is equal to cos x plus y plus sin x plus y, and we have to solve this equation. Again, this is of the type dy by dx is equal to f of ax plus by plus c. So for that, put x plus y is equal to t, and differentiate with respect to x is equal to dt by dx. So what is dy by dx? It is dt by dx minus 1. So number 1 equation implies left hand side is dt by dx minus 1 is equal to cos t plus sin t. And now this is equal to dt by dx is equal to 1 plus cos t plus sin t. And now it can be separated easily. dt over cross multiplying 1 plus cos t plus sin t is equal to dx. Then integrating both sides. So in the next step, take integrals and put plus c sign also. So next step is integral of dt over 1 plus cos t plus sin t is equal to integral of dx plus c. Now this integral can be solved by putting tan of t by 2 is equal to, let us say that theta. We have already solved this in indefinite integrals. So derivative is secant square t by 2 into 1 by 2 dt is equal to d theta. So dt is equal to 2 times d theta divided by, secant square can be written as 1 plus tan square, and tan square is 1 plus theta square. So therefore integral becomes, therefore integral of 1 by 1 plus cos t can be written as 1 minus tan square t by 2 over 1 plus tan square t by 2 plus sin t 2 tan t by 2 over 1 plus tan square t by 2 dt is equal to integral of constant is x plus c. Now replace the value of tan t by 2, that is theta. Integral 1 by 1 plus 2 theta by 1 minus theta square over 1 plus theta square plus 2 theta over 1 plus theta square into dt is 1 over 2 over 1 plus theta square into d theta. Right hand side is x plus c. So LCM is 1 plus theta square, that will be cancelled out by this, and the remaining is 1 over, there will be 1 plus theta square plus 1 minus theta square plus 2 theta into 2 d theta is equal to x plus c. Theta square cancel out, so this is 2 by 2 theta plus 2 d theta is equal to x plus c, and take 2 common. So there will be 1 over theta plus 1 d theta is equal to x plus c. So this is log mod theta plus 1 is equal to x plus c. Now replace the value of theta in terms of t, then t in terms of x, and that will be the final answer. Now there is question number 11 of miscellaneous exercise, which is of this type, and this is the only question in the NCERT of this type. This is the statement. First of all, see that there are 2 dx and 2 dy. So first of all, make 1 dx and 1 dy. For that, open the bracket, x minus y into dx plus x minus y into dy, left hand side. Right hand side same. Now shift dx to the left hand side and take dx common. So there will be x minus y minus 1 into dx, and in the right hand side there is minus of this and minus of this. Take negative dy common, x minus y plus 1. So what is dy by dx? Cross multiplying and cross multiplying. X minus y minus 1 divided by x minus y plus and 1. And there is negative sign, put negative sign here. So now this is of the type f of ax plus by plus c, because these two terms are same. So put the same term, that is x minus y is equal to t. Suppose that there is dy by dx is equal to 2x plus 3y plus 1, and in the denominator there is 4x plus 6y plus 3. So what we will put in the denominator? Take 2 common from here. Take 2 common, then 2x plus 3y plus 3. Then you can put 2x plus 3y is equal to t. Clear? Now in the question, find the derivative. 1 minus dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So what is dy by dx? It is dt by dx, 1 minus dt by dx. So put these terms in equation number 1. So equation 1 implies now equation 1 is dy by dx is 1 minus dt by dx is equal to, this is t minus of t minus 1 over t plus 1. Now variable separation can be possible. So first of all, dt by dx get positive in the right hand side, and this is 1 plus t minus 1 over t plus 1. Then take LCM, t plus 1 plus t minus 1. So this is 2t by t plus 1. Then separate the variables, cross multiplying. T plus 1 over t dt is equal to 2 dx. 2 can be in the right hand side or in the left hand side. This is your option. Now integrating both sides and separate this 1 over, this is 1 plus 1 by t dt is equal to 2 integral dx plus c. Then integrating both sides, t plus log mod t is equal to 2x plus c. Replace the value of t, that is x minus y. Log mod x minus y is equal to 2x plus c. So minus y plus log mod x minus y is equal to 2x minus x is x plus c. So this is the required answer. Now the next topic is very important, homogeneous differential equations. This can also be reduced into the variable separation form. So first of all, what is homogeneous? A function fxy is said to be a homogeneous function if f of lambda x comma lambda y is equal to lambda raised per n into fxy, where n is the degree of the function. For example, if fxy is equal to, let us take x square plus y square by 2xy. This is a homogeneous function, we know, because the degree of every term is 2. If the degree of every term is same, then that function is said to be homogeneous function. Now how we can prove it? Replace x by lambda x and y by lambda y. Therefore left hand side is f of lambda x lambda y is equal to lambda square x square plus lambda square y square divided by 2x into lambda x. Lambda x and there is lambda y. So take lambda square common, and which will cancel out. So this is x square plus y square by 2xy. Now you can see that this is again f of xy. So we have proved that f of lambda x lambda y is equal to fxy, which is of this type. But where is lambda raised per n here? So last step you can write that f of lambda x lambda y is equal to lambda raised to power 0 fxy, which is of this type, and here the degree of this function is 0. Now see these two questions from the exercise 9.5 of NCERT. In the first question, check the degree. 2, again 2, 2 and 2. If the degree of all the terms is 2, then that equation is said to be a homogeneous equation. Check the next. 1, 1, 1 and again 1. So this is homogeneous. But if we will put their constant term, then this is not homogeneous because the degree of this term is 0. So homogeneous can be easily identified. Now for solving these equations, how to solve homogeneous equation? In the first, we can put y is equal to vx, where v is a variable. And in the second, again we can put y is equal to vx. In these types of questions where the degree is same, you can easily put y is equal to vx. In this question, where is the term y over x something here? You have to put in the numerator y is equal to vx. Suppose that this equation is like this, y dx plus log of x over y dy minus 2x dy is equal to 0. Now there is x over y, but this is homogeneous. So in this case, we will put x is equal to vy. So we have to note these types of questions where x over y comes, like sine of x over y, e raised to power y over x. In this case we will put x, and in this case we will put y. We will put always the numerator. So let us take the first question of exercise 9.5. Let us take the first question of NCERT 9.5 exercise. Solve this. You can see that degree is equal of every term, therefore it is a homogeneous equation. And in almost every question we will put y is equal to vx. Unless there is a term like x over y, we will put x. Now we have to put y is equal to vx. For that, first of all, find what is dy by dx. Cross multiplying x square plus y square over x square plus xy. If you have to put y is equal to vx, then make this. If we have to put y is equal to x equal to vy, then make dx over dy in that question. Clear? So now put y is equal to vx, differentiate with respect to x. V is a variable, dy by dx. If v is a variable, then applying u into v. First as it is, x1 plus x as it is, derivative of v is dv by dx. Therefore, number 1 implies dy by dx, v plus x dv by dx is equal to x square same, y square gets v square x square, denominator is x square plus x into v x. Clear? Now take x square common from the numerator and from the denominator. So this is 1 plus v square by 1 plus v. And then shift this v to the right hand side. X into dv by dx is equal to 1 plus v square over 1 plus v minus v. Then take LCM in the right hand side and then separate the variables. X into dv by dx is equal to LCM is 1 plus v square minus v square. So v square cancel out, then cross multiplying and separate the variables. 1 plus v over 1 minus v into dv is equal to dx over x. Now this can be solved easily, integrating both sides, applying variable separation method. Integrating both sides. This can be written like this: v plus 1 over v minus 1 after taking negative sign common. Integral of dx over x plus c. Now the degree is same, so applying long division method, or you can separate this also. Long division. So this is 2. Quotient is 1 plus remainder over divisor. dv is equal to log mod x plus c minus of. So this integral is v plus 2 times log mod v minus 1 is equal to log mod x plus c. And now replace the value of v. We have put that y is equal to vx. So the value v is y over x minus y over x minus 2 times log mod y over x minus 1 is equal to log mod x plus c. So this is the final answer. Now let us take the 10th question of exercise 9.5. In this case, whether we will put y is equal to vx or x equal to vy. See that there are terms like x over y. So in the numerator there is x, so we will put x is equal to vy. Clear? If we have to put x equal to vy, then we will make dx over dy. So first of all, shift one term to the right hand side, minus of e raised by x over y, 1 minus x over y into dy. Then if we have to put x equal to vy, then make dx over dy. Dx over dy minus of e raised by x over y, 1 minus x over y divided by 1 plus e raised by x over y. So now put x is equal to vy, differentiate with respect to y. U into v, first as it is, it's 1 plus y as it is, dv by dy. So equation 1 implies Therefore number 1 implies left hand side is v plus y dv by dy, and the right hand side minus e raised to power x is vy over y into 1 minus vy over y divided by 1 plus e raised to vy over y. So y cancel out. V plus y dv by dy is equal to minus e raised to v 1 minus v divided by 1 plus e raised to power v. Then shift this v to the right hand side. In every question, y dv by dy is equal to minus e raised to v 1 minus v over e 1 plus e raised to v minus v. Then take LCM. 1 plus e raised to v is LCM. Then open the bracket. Minus e raised to v plus v e raised to v minus v and minus v e raised to power v. This term get cancel out. Then cross multiplying and separate the variables. 1 plus e raised to v divided by minus common e raised to v plus v dv, and in the right hand side there is dy over y, cross multiplying dy over y. Now variable gets separated. Now integrating both sides. In the next step, integrating both sides, integral of 1 plus e raised to v by e raised to v plus v dv. You can put this negative sign in the left hand side or in the right hand side. So let us take this negative sign in the right hand side, plus c. Now see that its derivative is this, derivative over function log mod function minus log mod y plus c, and replace the value v. X is vy, so v is x over y. E raised to x over y plus x over y is equal to minus log mod y plus c. So this is the final answer. Now let us take question number 6. First of all, check that whether it is homogeneous or not. Degree is 1, again 1. Power 2 and under root, so means degree is 1. So this is homogeneous equation. So first of all, there are two dx's. So combine these. X dy is equal to, take this term to right hand side and take dx common, y plus under root of x square plus y square. In normal questions where is nothing y over x and nothing x over y, we will apply the method of y is equal to vx. So that's why make dy by dx equal to y plus under root of x square plus y square over x. Now see that in the question number 1 to 10 of exercise 9.5, they have written that first of all show that this is homogeneous and then solve. In the last two questions we have only solved the questions, not prove it. Now we will prove this question also. For proving, first of all, after this step, here this is f of x y is equal to y plus under root of x square plus y square by x. Replace x by lambda x and y by lambda y. So lambda y plus under root of lambda square x square plus lambda square y square by lambda x. So after solving it, we will find that there is y plus under root of x square plus y square over y over x, which is again f of xy. This is equal to f of xy. So we have proved that f lambda x lambda y is equal to lambda raised to 0 fxy. So this is a homogeneous equation, but we will apply this method only when in the exam there will be written that show that it is homogeneous equation. So we have shown that. Now how we can solve that? For solving this equation, again start from this step. You will write that put y is equal to vx in number 1 equation. But if there is only solve, then we will not prove the equation homogeneous. Differentiate with respect to x. v plus x dv by dx. Therefore, number 1 implies left hand side is v plus x dv by dx is equal to y is vx plus under root of x square plus v square x square by x. Now take x common. So this is equal to v plus under root of 1 plus v square under root. So the next step is left hand side is v plus x dv by dx, and in the right hand side there is v plus 1 plus v square whole under root. Then shift this v to the right hand side, so this v will cancel out. Then cross multiplying dv over under root of 1 plus v square is equal to dx over x. Variables get separated, then integrating both sides, dx over x integral plus c. Then applying the formula. So this is 1 over x square plus a square under root, and that formula is log mod x plus under root x square plus a square, and there is log mod x plus c, and replace the value of v. Y is equal to vx, then v is y over x plus y square over x square plus 1 under root is equal to log mod x plus c. Now if there is the conditions like x equal to 0, y is equal to 1, then you have to put these conditions after this question. But these conditions are after question number 10 in the NCERT. So you have to see that in the paper that whether there is condition or not. Clear? So this is the final answer. In the miscellaneous exercise, there is question number 10 which is of homogeneous type. So now you can solve this type also. Okay.